Okay, let's go over homework 3.3, 3.4, number 17. All right, so we want to compute 3 times BA plus 4 times AC. All right, let's do it one by one. So let's try to find 3 BA. So 3 BA. Right, so that's going to be 3 times. B is this 2 by 2 matrix. Negative 1, 3, 0, negative 1. And A is that matrix, so it's a 2, 2 by 3. 2, negative 1, negative 2. 0, negative 1, positive 1. Alright, so if you multiply that, you're going to get this. Let's see. So you have 3 is out there. I'm going to do the multiplication. So you can see that it's a 2 by 2 times 2 by 3. So we have to make sure that these two numbers have to match. But the resulting matrix is going to be 2 by 3. Right, so it's going to be 2 by 3 matrix. Alright, so Alright, 2 by 3. Alright, so you always multiply row of the first matrix, then use the columns of the second matrix. Right, so negative 1 times 2 plus 3 times 0 is negative 2. Right, negative 1 times negative 1, so I'll do this column. Right, negative 1 times negative 1 is 1, and maybe I'll write that 1 plus 3 times negative 1, so it's minus 3. Right, maybe I should write this one, 1 times negative 2 plus 3 times 0, so negative 2 plus 0. How about that? Right, then last column is going to be negative 1 times negative 2 is positive 2. 3 times positive 1 would be 3, so plus 3. Right, and for the second row, we have 0 times 2 is 0, plus negative 1 times 0 is 0. Right, 0 times negative 1 is 0. Negative 1 times negative 1 is 1, so 0 plus 1. Right, then 0 times negative 2 is 0. And a negative 1 times 1 is minus 1. Right, so you can see that, oops, sorry, this is going to be just a 3 times. Alright, then we just have to multiply them. So you can see that this is going to be, actually, maybe simplify first. So about this, I'm going to give a little bit more room. So 3 times. Alright, so 2 plus 0, negative 2 plus 0 is negative 2. 1 minus 3 is negative 2. 2 plus 3 is 5. Alright, 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 1 is 1. 0 minus 1 is negative 1. Right? Then multiply out. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. And 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. And 3 times 5 is 15. And 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times negative 1 is negative 3. Right? So that's what you get. Alright, then we have to compute 4AC. So 4AC. Alright, so this is going to be 4 times. A is that 2 by 3 matrix, so it's going to be 2, negative 1, negative 2, 0, negative 1, 1. Right? then multiply by C. So this is a 3 by 3 matrix. So it's a 0, 0, 2, 2, negative 2, 0, 2, 2, 0, right? So you can see that it's a 2 by 3 times 3 by 3. So 3 matches up, and the resulting dimension is again 2 by 3. So 4 times, again, 2 by 3 matrix. All right? Let's do that. So it's going to be 2 times, so we have to do our first row, and then you have first column, right? 2 times 0 is 0, and negative 1 times 2 is negative 2, right? Negative 2 times positive 2 is negative 4, right? And then using the second column, right? 2 times 0 is 0. And negative 1 times negative 2 is positive 2. And negative 2 times 2 is negative 4. Right? Last one, last column. Right? 2 times 2 is 4. Negative 1 times 0 is 0. Negative 2 times 0 is 0. Alright? Now on the bottom, negative 0 times 0 is 0. Negative 1 times 2 is negative 2. 1 times 2 is positive 2. Right? 0 times 0 is 0. Negative 1 times negative 2 is positive 2. 1 times 2 is 2. Positive 2. Right? Last, 0 times 2 is 0. Negative 1 times 0 is 0. And a 1 times 0 is 0. Right? So what you get is 4 times, right, negative 2 minus 4, so negative 6. And 2 minus 4 is negative 2. And a 4 plus 0 is 4. And a negative 2 plus 2, so that's 0. And 2 plus 2, 4. And 0 plus 0 plus 0 is 0. Right? Multiply by 4, you get negative 24. And 4 times negative 2 is negative 8. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 4 is 16. And a 4 times 0 is 0. All right. Then we can compute the sum of these two matrices. So we have to add these two matrices. So you can see that this is the 3BA is right here. And this is the 4AC is right here. If you add them up, you see that the negative 6 plus negative 24 would be negative 30. Right? Negative 6 plus negative 8 would be negative 14. Right? And 15 plus 16 is 29. Oh, actually 31. Sorry, 31. Alright, then 0 plus 0 is 0. 3 plus 16 is 19. Right, and negative 3 plus 0 is negative 3. Right, so that's how you compute a 3BA plus 4AC. Right, I hope that this was clear.